For centuries, the United States Postal Service provided every person in America with an affordable, private, and reliable way to communicate. It has become fundamental to the exercise of our constitutional rights. But recently, the Postal Service's financial struggles are being used as a pretext for making dramatic service cuts, including allowing mail to go undelivered for days and scaling back the hours of post offices. Basically, the Postmaster General is treating the USPS like a private business facing bankruptcy. But here's the thing, the US Postal Service was never a business. In the earliest days of our nation, as new states emerged, one of the most crucial steps for newly established towns was to request a post office. These offices became vital for the exchange of information and ideas with the rest of the country. In fact, Congress mandated the Postal Service deliver newspapers for free or at a minimum cost across the land. But as you can imagine, the delivery of free newspapers and of mail to isolated frontier towns caused the Postal Service to lose money. The same thing happened when in the mid-19th century it decided to charge the same price for all first-class letters sent within the US regardless of their destination. And during the Civil War, soldiers were allowed to mail letters without stamps by simply writing soldier's letter on the envelope. These choices were possible then because the Postal Service was not burdened with financial self-sufficiency. Basically, it didn't have to pay for itself. Its entire goal was to enable Americans to communicate more easily and affordably. No one is suggesting the military should pay its own way or face bankruptcy, so why should the USPS? Another important development in the Postal Service's history came in 1877, when the Supreme Court ruled that no U.S. official can have the authority to invade the secrecy of letters and such sealed packages in the mail. As a result, the privacy of all communication sent via the USPS is constitutionally guaranteed. But right now, perhaps more than any other time in American history, illustrates why the Postal Service's centuries-old mission must be upheld. The U.S. Census Bureau relied heavily on the USPS for much of its data collection, and government health agencies are depending on the USPS to deliver critical pandemic-related information and supplies. And as we approach the November elections, states are relying more than ever on the USPS to help with voting by mail, which is critical to guaranteeing the right to vote for everyone during the ongoing pandemic. That's why we need the USPS more than ever. Treating the USPS like a business, especially at a time when it's most needed for our democracy, is not only dangerous, it threatens our constitutional rights. Congress should do everything in its power to ensure the USPS remains vibrant and strong and continues to breathe life into our constitutional rights and civil liberties.